Hello VC, this is Jani and this is my contest entry for See You in the Funny Papers 500 subscriber contest by Andy's Vinyl Den. And first of all, congrats Andy on the 500 subscribers, great milestone. And yeah, this was a really interesting and funny contest, and this is actually the first time I ever take part on a VC contest. So yeah, my entry is about my experiences on the Rock the Beach festival in Helsinki, Finland on 19th June, and this is my collector's ticket which I got for the show. And the headliner of the festival was Foo Fighters, and this was actually the first time I got to see them. I have missed them 2 times to play here in Finland, so this was the first time I saw them live, and it was the best show I've ever been to. And yeah, so where should I start my story? Well, the festival day was really great. The weather was really sunny and warm, and yeah, the weather was really good on that day, so it was really great. And the festival was actually, as you can maybe guess from the name, Rock the Beach. It was on this beach beside like the sea, and really like beautiful scene for a festival, and really like special. I don't know if there are many others like that. So you could see like the sea on the side of the stage and the beach, and there was only one stage, and I think there were there like 5 bands playing that night. So it wasn't like this like big festival. It was only 1-day festival, and I missed the first band, which was Want, or how do you say the name of the band, but it was some kind of punk rock band. But I came in when Apulanta, a Finnish rock band, was playing there, and there were only a couple songs left from their set list. And a funny thing that happened there was this: when before they started playing a song, the lead singer and guitarist Toni Virtanen was like, don't do it, don't do it. And then he started playing Come As You Are by Nirvana, and before their final song which was Anna Mulle Piiskaa, one of their best known songs, he said in Finnish something like, to prevent things getting awkward, I'm going to say this in Finnish. And he told us that Nirvana was a huge inspiration for their band in the 90s, and yeah, and something like that they have liked also the songs by Foo Fighters and stuff like that. Anyways, he told that they were inspired by Nirvana and Foo Fighters, and yeah, he said that he would say those things in Finnish, that things wouldn't get awkward at the backstage, since they were probably meeting Foo Fighters there. And before they started playing their final song, he started playing the riff for Smells Like Teen Spirit, and that was kind of funny thing. I wonder what Dave Grohl has said to him at the backstage. Yeah, that was kind of cool thing. And after Apulanta finished, I went to get a couple beers, and yeah, in Finland we have these areas like where you can only sell alcohol. There are like fenced areas, and that's kind of stupid. You can't like drink beer anywhere you want. You have to drink it in this specific area, and you can't leave it with a beer or a long drink or whatever you are drinking. And yeah, this ticket I had was like collector's ticket, but it was like this normal ticket, so I wouldn't get to the pit area with this. So after I had drank these 2 beers, and the next band started, which was The Kills, and the lead singer of the Kills is going to feature on the new Foo Fighters album too. But yeah, the Kills had started playing, and I thought that I have to go to the front row to get like good places for before Foo Fighters starts. And this was like on 6 p.m. about, I think, and I went there, and then I saw that the pit area was like really big. I thought it would be a lot closer, like the band, and I thought, damn, if I have to be here I won't see shit, or I would have to look from the screens. And there were these security guards on the fence where you would get to the pit area. And then I thought, I saw some people there who were walking through the gates, and the security guards didn't say anything to them. So I thought, damn, I have to try this. And then I just walked straight through the gates, and the security guard didn't say anything to me. He didn't look my ticket or anything. I just walked through, and I got to the pit area, and that was really awesome. Then I went as far as I could. I was probably on the like 6th or 7th row probably, and the Kills played there. I really didn't know their songs, so I was just listening what kind of music they played. And after the Kills finished, the next band got on stage was Biffy Clyro, and I was a bit familiar with them, but not that much. And they started like, I think 7 or 7:30 p.m. I guess. And yeah, they played for an hour maybe, and I was like shaking my head there and just trying to enjoy the music. I was just so hyped for the Foo Fighters. I was just waiting, damn, I get to see them live for the first time. And finally, at I think was it 9 p.m. or something like that, Foo Fighters got on the stage. And I had been like thinking that, damn, I'm like sober. I had only drank 2 beers, so I wasn't drunk or anything. And I was thinking that, can I jump here and sing with the band and, you know, like be all hyped without feeling like some kind of embarrassment or something, or feeling stupid. But when they got on stage, I went like ape shit. I was jumping around, and I sang every song on the set list, and my throat was killing me after the show. And they started their show with Everlong, which was kind of interesting, since usually they play Everlong as the last song of their set list. And yeah, so it was just unbelievable to see. Like, I like saw Dave Grohl from like 10 feet away, so it was really like cool thing and unbelievable feeling. And Yeah, and one interesting thing that happened, I think many people haven't seen on, or maybe no one has seen before on a Foo Fighters show, was that a Finnish rock legend, Michael Monroe, who was the lead singer of the band Hanoi Rocks, who has inspired like Guns N' Roses and bands like that. They were they were quite big in the 80s, this hair metal band. But anyways, Michael Monroe got up on stage, and Dave said, "I'm gonna dedicate this one to you, Michael, because you are a fucking rock star." And and they played Big Me, and I think after that they played Pretender, and Michael Monroe got up on stage and played like fucking harmonica onto the song, and they had this like guitar versus harmonica like solo battle with Dave Grohl, and it was really cool. And he actually appeared on the stage a couple of times. They were playing also Best of You, and Dave said that, Michael, it would be like really awesome if you could play harmonica to this one. And then he got up on stage and played harmonica on that song too, and yeah, it was really awesome. And there were obviously, Dave Grohl is a really great showman, so he told some funny things for us, like there was this funny moment when Dave said to Pat Smear, the other rhythm guitarist of the band, that play a solo for us, and Pat Smear played something like Messy there, and Dave was like, "Damn, I have never heard him play a solo. Don't do it ever again." And it was funny thing. And then he said something about, I think he said something like, "Taylor, you are from California, that this is your scene, man. This is your scene. Finland loves you." Since we were on this beach, like he was referring that he was this kind of surfer guy, and that was funny one too. And then he said something about that Taylor would have like solo career in Finland after he retires from the Foo Fighters, or after the Foo Fighters ends their career, and something funny like that. And the final song was too epic too, and it was Let There Be Rock by AC/DC, the cover did, and Michael Monroe got once up on stage and he sang the song when the band played. And yeah, they played for about 2.5 hours, and it was really cool since the sun was like setting there on the side of the stage. You could see the clock was almost, it was like 11 p.m. Or I mean 11:30 p.m. and the sun was like setting there. And since it's really like the sun goes down really late in Finland during the summertime, and it was the same week that we in Finland celebrate Midsummer, which is the like longest day of the year. And yeah, it was really beautiful weather there. And yeah, they finished about 11:30 p.m. and then I was so damn close to get one of Taylor Hawkins's drumsticks. Some roadie up there was throwing the drumsticks one by one there, and he threw one stick to the front row and it got like bounced from someone, and I tried to catch it from the air but I missed it, and then some like fat guy beside me just fell on it and got it. So that was a bit bummer, but the show was so great that I will remember that show for the rest of my life. And one thing, after the show, my girlfriend was going to pick me up nearby the show place and festival area, and I heard that there had been some kind of bomb threat or something, so I was a bit nervous too, since it had gotten a bit dark then. The clock was like 12 a.m. and yeah, I was a bit nervous to walk on the streets alone in the dark. But yeah, anyway, everything went great and I was happy with the show, and yeah, this was my story. I don't know if this was really like funny story or anything, but I wanted to share this, and yeah, I think the comic is a really good idea, and I would be honored to be a part of it if I become chosen. And yeah, the name thing, and well, I was thinking a name for the comic, but I'm not sure if this idea I got is a good one for the comic, but the idea I had was I have to check what was my idea. Just a second, I forgot it. Yeah, my idea was see you in the Funny Papers stories behind the vinyl community or something like that. And yeah, I don't know if that is a good idea for a comic book name, but yeah, that is my suggestion. But anyways, congrats on the 500 subscribers, and hope you enjoyed my story, and yeah, see you again, VC. Bye bye.